and welcome back to another video. We are continuing where we left off last time. We had just completed the copied factory, and we are now going to see what we're going to do now. We have the quest called An Academic Dispute. Anog won't be kept from the secrets of the ruin for a moment longer. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. So, looks like we're heading back in the ruins. Sometimes I hate being the reasonable one. Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P and then... And what? Slow down and use your head. Are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps in these ruins. Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize. I'm as intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith in someone we've only just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. And if you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forward as, if you recall, we planned to do. And if we can secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time like a beardless baby. Oh, that was a short quest. Oh no, I think I know what this is. Don't fret about Connaught. He'll see that I'm right and come crawling back eventually. There's so much that we could learn here, about these ruins, living machines, and 2P's the best source of information we've got. We need to seize this opportunity while we can. So, are you coming or what? There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. I'm happy to continue investigating, of course I am. That's why we've got to all this trouble. But we need to be careful as how to go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her, at least not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree? Well, he makes a lot more reason, but I do want to explore these ruins. If you can really call them that. Not like any kind of ruins I've ever seen before. So, I guess we'll go in. Yes, why not? Should you give your support to Connaught's approach, Connaught's path will no longer be available to you. Please note, however, that your choice will not affect the rewards and challenges to come. Tails, you lose. Anog would dive headfirst into the great unknown. Okay, so we got an orchestrion rule. And let's just see. Just double checking. Yep, looks like the same. Heads I win, tails you lose. Oh, I remember that. I used to do that with my sister. I can't believe she actually bought that once in a while. It wasn't until like afterwards it was like, wait a minute. If you're watching this, sis, know that I love ya. Yeah, so I think I'll just head straight in with Anog here. Yes, I understand. I knew it! Fortune favors the bold. Well, that's why we're going with you. I mean, wouldn't you rather we go with you in case something else happens? So, we're actually getting the chance to explore this place. That never happens. Really? We have a chance to actually look around. And I'm more surprised the dwarfs didn't find out about this any sooner. Passage to Zone 1? Nah, I'm walking through. Look at it! This looks fantastic! So it definitely has been here a while, at least judging from all the plant life that's slowly starting to take over. But again, how can the dwarfs not notice something this big? What's that? Unidentified Expedition Log 3 archived. Oh! Does this mean I'm missing some? And I don't think I can get back up there. I guess we'll look back on that later on. I really hope that we can come back here, though. So keep your eyes open. These pod devices must be part of this place, but they don't seem to be particularly murderous, as far as things in here go. We should be able to use them to ferry us further in again. Ah, they're kind of cute, in their own strange way. I just love the outfit I picked for her. Like, even though we don't have, like, a two-piece outfit yet, it's really a close match, if you ask me. Alright, before you go any further, you remember these odd boxes? They seem to enhance etheric and transference. If we get lost, it should be a simple matter to teleport straight back to the entrance using one of these. So don't worry your pretty head about becoming trapped down here. And with that said, throw caution to the wind and go forth and investigate. And the moment that very instant you find something of note, make sure that you know to show it to me, got it? They look like vending machines. That's kind of what I thought they were. Okay. I guess I was so excited I didn't notice. So here's one. Expedition Log 1 archived. So that's the exit. So we'll head down. I'll probably read them all out later on, so... So we're back here. We'll ride another pod down. Oh, I love the sky. Just look at all this place. It's huge. It's like an entire city down here. Again, dwarfs. How can you not know this is here? Then again, if you really think about it, maybe it's not too surprising. Because the island that we're on is supposed to... Kalusha, that's right. So Kalusha is supposed to be as big as Vildebrand is, and Vildebrand is huge, so maybe this is like the equivalent to, like, Ogomoro or something. Okay, there's another one. Nice little box. Weapon fragment data 1. Search for artifacts in the factory. I don't see anything yet. Found anything mysterious yet? Records or artifacts or, I don't know, weird puddles of goo? I mean, everything here is fascinating if you ask me. Wait, what the? Oh my god! What the hell? Oh, okay, this isn't disturbing at all. Oh man, this is freaky. A broken cucumber. Cucumber. What the heck's a cucumber? Okay, I'm pretty disturbed right now, so I'm gonna leave. I don't know where they all came from or what happened to them, and I really don't want to know right now. You found something, haven't you? Well, a broken cucumber. Is it part of the enigmatic key or a fashionable accessory? Who knows? Not you. I bet that whatever this is, it's part of a greater whole. Let's see if we can find any other pieces. I might be able to reassemble it, if I have any idea what it's meant to be. Right, so we are just going to completely ignore the mounds of bodies behind us. Even if they're all androids. There's nothing else around here. Oh, okay, there's another box. I figured there was another one. Okay, machine research data. Oh, man. Oh, this is... They just drop like flies. That's kind of freaky. Oh, you mean we don't get to ride the pipe down? That's a shame. Okay, so it looks like we are back at the bottom. Ooh, another box. Memory of a damaged machine. Rusty, what's it? A tarnished thingamajig. Oh man, I like that they have such creative names. A damaged pod. And another box. You know, once you clear out all the murderous androids and machine life forms, it's actually not that bad down here. And I don't think there's anything else. Not that I see. So we'll head out to the final zone then. I trust your investigation is going well. Have you found some more parts? Okay, a tarnished thingamajig. You haven't the slightest idea what this might be for. Perhaps in this case that is a good sign. Rusty whatsits. The longer you stare at this odd piece of metal, the less you know what it is. Damaged pod. A piece of machina that you recognize from your terrifying flight across chasms. This one, however, seems unresponsive. Oh, look at all of these! Hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it, of course. But it's a start. And this pod! I've been so wanting to take one of these apart. Do you hear something?
Function resumed. Initiating repair process. Alert! Multiple life forms detected in proximity.
Life forms would be us, I presume? Interesting. If it's still functional, there's no need for me to disassemble it. Pity. Still, I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not. So let's get on with it. Oh, what's that? It's him! Though how we climb back up here in that state? Well, you're the one who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say to destroy him for good. What do you say? Oh, brother, you know me too well. We take him with us, of course. Just in case, it'll be our little secret. There's no way that could possibly backfire on us. Still, I felt bad for him. I don't know what's going on. This may be the clue we've been searching for. I only hope it doesn't blow up in our faces. In any sense. Kanak and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. I don't blame you if you want to take a look around a bit more first, though you had best share your findings. Yeah, I do want to take another quick look around to see if I can find any more pieces. Okay, so I'm going to take one last sweep around the area, see what else I can find, and then I will share with you everything that we did find so far. So, since it probably won't be so much fun just watching me run around, I'm just going to skip ahead just a little bit. Okay, so I did skip ahead to the last part, and yes, there are some boxes still left over. And I don't think that we'll be able to jump down from here without a pod, so I think this is about as far as we can go. Probably a good thing if you ask me. So let us see what we've found so far. Unidentified Expedition Log 1, survey of local terrain continues. The ecosystem in this area appears to have adapted to extensive drought. Dry climate conditions must have been present for some time. An investigation of a murky spring did reveal aquatic life, though of an unusual sort. Survey of local terrain continues. Current location is particularly verdant, likely owing to the plethora of freshwater springs. Peculiar that two so markedly distinctive biomes should exist in such proximity. Okay, number 3, survey of local terrain still continues, though with no discoveries of particular note, or perhaps I've grown tired of searching. Still, it's better to be stuck in the middle of nowhere than on the front lines. Memory of a damaged machine. Oh brother, where art thou? It's dark. I'm lonely. All alone and lonely. I want friends. Don't stop me. I'll kill you. I need friends. Okay, report 1. The machine's primary objective seems to be nothing more than kill enemy. What's troubling though is that their auto-evolution systems have begun to build a private network. The machine's network has evolved to a point where paradoxes no longer present an obstacle, allowing for diversity among individuals. They may continue to incorporate whatever data is within them. Someday, the world in its entirety. Okay, weapon fragment 1. The blade is in motion, once gleaming white, drenched red. A blow to halt the twin gears' life and death. Its impudence long forgotten. Okay, in what world we once knew, sharp and shattered, a single spark of memory grows to a flame. It shines upon the loss, and at last we understand. Okay, most of that is... I don't know. Oh wait, it looks like we might have missed some. Okay, weapon fragment data 4. And, oh, one over here. Tattered Flyer archived. And let's see what those two have to say real quick. Rue not what has come to be, nor lay down your arms while life still rises amidst ruin. The blade demands this vow, this virtue. Thanks for, by thriving chain of, including swords that match the regional features of squads of... Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. I mean, I did double check all the other areas pretty thorough. I just kind of ran through that last part, so I think that we found everything. I mean, if there is any more, I'll probably find it later on. But let's head back and see what we're going to do with our new friends. I thought that key was a figure of speech, but it looks like it could potentially be an unlocking mechanism, if you squint.
Beep. Processing.
It's about time. You know those parts we found? Well, I managed to cobble them together into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if I got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, but it won't stop repeating, processing, and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it should be up to the task, but it seems we'll have to wait for it to finish whatever it is that it's doing. I'm half tempted to take my tools to it, but if I can't put it back together, we'll be back to square one. So, patience it is. In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze. So much, in fact, I'm certain that we'll need a considerable amount of time, uninterrupted time to work, if you take my meaning. I'm telling you to keep the chief off our backs for a while. I don't care how. Say that his house is on fire if you like, or put it to the torch if you're not comfortable with lying. Oh, that's terrible. Oh man, that's a great excuse. We simply don't have the time for half a dozen lectures about protocol and safety and ethics. You understand? You heard that, Nog. We're counting on you to keep the Chief occupied so that we don't have to.
Beat processing.
Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for now. We're almost done, it looks like. So we'll head out, talk to the Chief real quick. And I don't think that arson is very much encouraged in this game, so I don't think we need to worry about actually setting the poor guy's house on fire. I mean, even if we did know which house it was. He would probably just blame those two anyway. Alright, so we're back outside in the open. Let's see if we can find him. And I think we'll just wrap it up there. At least that's what it looks like for now. Hey, Chief. Behind mysterious machines from the ruins that will kill us all, ho, I suppose. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep our local miscreants out of trouble? I found them to be surprisingly competent, actually. It's true that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find none cleverer than those two, or more obsessive. If anyone's capable of solving the mysteries of those ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say this, we should leave them to their own devices. For now. Alright, so I guess that's it! Fine mess this is. We're miners. We cannot just not dig. If we keep going and some mechanical monstrosity pops up from underground, we'll still just be miners. Yeah, I can see why that would be a problem. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun running through there. Ew, and I got my very first 9S card. So until next time, everyone, thank you all again so much. I really don't know where the story is going to be taking us next, but I am hopeful that it is going to be amazing. So until next time, take care, and I hope to see you all again in the Duty Finder someday. And if you like, please leave a big thumbs up down below.